Welcome back to Carson Tate's video log, Women in Words edition. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Well, we've run out of the alphabet, and instead of doing double A's, double B's, double C's, and double D's, we're going to talk about different subjects, as you can see. So thanks to Clifford for kicking us off with part of her Crow series, and I'm here to talk to you about the highbrow of romance. And so I'm going to put my glasses down a little bit and maybe affect an accent while I pretend to be very intelligent. All right, well, that's probably not going to work out for me. But what I do want to tell you about is a very interesting experience I had about 10 days ago. Len Barreau, also known as Radcliffe, and Linda Sandoval, also known as Leah Santos, and Dr. Katie Lynch, also known as Nell Stark, and I, and in absentia, Dr. Ruth Sternglans, also known as editor Ruth Sternglans, all traveled to San Antonio, Texas, which was a huge distance for me. Not really, but for everybody else it was. And we attended the Popular Culture Association Conference, and it was their annual conference. And this is a really cool association. This is one of their journals. They publish it once a month, and it's got very interesting articles, kind of, scholarly type articles about all kinds of popular culture, which I think is the coolest thing ever. So I just happened to, just totally by accident, open this page, and it's Drag Kings in Contemporary U.S. Popular Culture. So what were we doing there? Getting ideas for books? Maybe. But one of the things we were doing was presenting a panel. And the panel was about the romance heroine. And the title of the panel was Queering the Romantic Heroine. And so we each presented a paper that some of us wrote, some of us ghost wrote, maybe. And it was attended by just people who were interested in popular culture, but also many librarians and professors of literature and professors of gender studies and professors of all manner of things. Really cool people who study this stuff, And so we presented a panel on the lesbian romance, and how, the lesbian romance heroine is very different than the straight or heterosexual romance heroine in many respects. And so some of the titles of our papers, just to give you a flavor: Evolution of the Queer Female Hero, Where the Wild Things Are, Contemporary Lesbian Romance and the Undomesticated Queer Hero, The Queer Heroine is a Reimagined Reflection, and Queering the Alpha. Guess who presented that paper? So anyway, it was a very interesting experience, and, kind of reaffirming to see that these people were studying books like we write. The coolest thing at the end of the panel presentation was all the questions that we got, and there were quite a few, and also how many people attended, which was really exciting, and then professors asking us, if I'm teaching, if I'm including lesbian romance books in my curriculum, which one should I include? And of course, I said mine, but no, seriously, it was just really interesting to know that they were studying our genre and really interested in the differences between the lesbian romance and other kinds of romance. So it wasn't really that highbrow after all, but it was really cool because people were very interested in the study of our work. So I encourage you to attend conferences like this and get involved and present papers, and let's talk about whether or not romance is a valid genre to study. I certainly think it is, and there's a lot to be learned from it. There's been romances all through literature, and sometimes the contemporary gets overlooked in the day, but I think it's really encouraging to see professors studying really contemporary literature while it's happening, which I think is some of the most relevant time to study it. So, discuss the topic amongst yourselves. Queering the romance heroine, or just study of romance as a function of literature. So thanks for joining me. This is Carson Tate's video log, Women in Words edition. Happy Wednesday, everyone, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks.